The historic and still ongoing fight between Kendrick Lamar and an unprepared Drake will teach both artists and fans a lot. Perhaps the most pressing of them is, never bring a meme to a sword fight. It's the embodiment of a modern-day rap beef maxim, and one that many long-standing hip-hop fans believe should be left unsaid. However, for today's musicians, social networking has become an essential tool for breaking through the noise of mainstream culture. It also serves as a shield for the group's more abrasive members. Celebrities are no longer regarded untouchable, and properly crafted concepts are too big to connect with. Now, if you troll your least favorite A-lister, they might just troll you in front of the whole internet. In 2022, an Instagram user attempted to mock Drake's reported usage of ghostwriters, which resulted in a personal message and vengeance follow from the musician. It's possible that you wouldn't have over 144 million followers without a little gross, slightly invasive mischief. To be honest, this is the type of behavior that has contributed to his reputation as a somewhat recognized master of the petty. Given this, it's no surprise Drake thought he could revisit his reservoir of internet antics after Lamar's barn-burning verse on Future and Metro Boomins, like that, brought their long-running feud to a head. If Lamar was simply disputing Drake's skill set or relevance, a few well-crafted jabs and a funny Instagram story in return could have served as a sufficient answer. But Lamar's complaints aren't as superficial. Instead, their feud is mostly based on Drake's tumultuous connection with hip-hop, a culture that has afforded him unrestricted and, according to Lamar, undeserving access despite his weak grasp of it. And every time Drake responded to criticism with his trollish habits, he just served to strengthen Lamar's argument. In some ways, his miscalculations make sense. Drake is part of a class of performers whose success is inextricably linked with internet and meme culture, like Lil Nas X, who used his experience as a popular digital creator to challenge Billboard's dismissal of Old Town Roads from the country charts in 2019, or Doja Cat, whose career sprang from internet virality and has drawn tons of creative inspiration from the eBaum's World era. Drake's savvy paid off during his spat with Meek Mill, who accused Drake of using a ghostwriter for his part on their duet, RICO. More than an accusation, the tweet, and the torrent of enlarged digs that followed, was an attempt to destroy Drake in a huge arena, and to Meek's credit, he couldn't have chosen a better target. At the time, Twitter, now X, had bought Periscope and gained over 250 million users, but still lacked the reach of Instagram and Tumblr, which had around 500 million users. A more traditional approach to the conflict would have seen Meek release his frustrations in the nearest recording booth, which he finally did, resulting in the underwhelming "Wanna Know." But there was no doubting social media's ability to effectively affect public opinion. Nobody understood this more than Drake. After responding with the warm-up diss, charged ups, and then back-to-back a mere 48 hours later, a move that would later condition fans to accept quick responses in rap battles as the norm rather than the exception, he took his true victory lap that August during OVO Fest, where he performed back-to-back in front of a PowerPoint slideshow featuring popular, ruthless memes mocking Meek. Theatrics were effective, with admirers, adversaries, and thirsty brands all recognizing his unmistakable victory against the guy who began the dispute. PowerPoint presentations don't necessarily scream hip-hop, but the stunt demonstrated Drake's ability to not only connect with his followers, but also speak smoothly in a language they helped create. In the end, he established that the term internet troll was not always negative. If anything, that was the most relatable aspect of him,